We are live in the Panther Activity Center here in Lufkin, Texas. We are just moments away for this district season to get going for the Huntsville Lady Hornets. Right now, JV is currently in progress with about 3:18 left in this fourth quarter, but that's not going to stop us from bringing you the pregame show brought to you by Bill Fick Ford, No Bull, Just Good Deals. Hello, everyone. Collin, Neill back on for another season, and alongside me for pregame, later in halftime and in postgame is Carlos Zimmermann. You know, I succeeded you, so I mean, you were here when a lot of these players were freshmen, sophomore. I think it's just the right thing now for you to join me before this district season starts.
Absolutely, Collin. It's a pleasure to be here with you, my friend. This is year number 4 of Lady Hornet basketball on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network. Crazy to believe it was, well, in hindsight, it was 3 years ago now, but this is season number 4. But 3 years ago when myself and our now executive producer of the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, Jordan Smith, were tag teaming doing Lady Hornets basketball on the video. And it's crazy for me to think that when you say that Mahia Twine, Aquarius Howard, Marquia Sweat, they're seniors when they were freshmen, whenever me and Jordan started, that is absolutely crazy. But, you know, that's how life goes sometimes. But, man, have they developed into some incredible young athletes that are now seniors and leading this squad as JV and the JV game here. It's a good one, 31-31 right now with about 2:50 left to go. But still, it's been absolutely phenomenal to see how they have progressed year after year after year. And I'm intrigued to see what they will do in this ball game. They've had a great non-district, and you can talk about that here in a little bit, but they've had a great non-district, and they are poised. If they did little district polls, if you will, I'm pretty sure Huntsville would get all the first-place votes with what they've done this year.
Hey, listen here, Carlos. It's not just the district that Huntsville is getting recognition. They're getting recognition statewide. They have been in and out of the top 25 rankings according to Max Preps for 5A Texas high school girls basketball, and go back and forth, but, and head coach LaToya Bennett touched on this in my talk with her pregame a little bit ago. You will hear that shortly. It was a fun non-district to say the least. I mean, they started out with a loss to Cypress Lakes, 56-44. They were able to grab a couple of wins and then lost to King. Then after a monstrous 90-11 win over Lee, they went on to face Beaumont United, beat them 73-41, beat Deer Park. They beat College Station, who the Lady Hornets lost to pretty badly last year. And folks, in my opinion, the most impressive win of this non-district, it's a very familiar team for Carlos for sure, Highland Park. They beat them 46-44. Carlos, you were there when Highland Park knocked off the Lady Hornets in the playoffs a few years ago.
Yes, it was a couple of years ago now that Highland Park, the Scots, got the better of the Hornets, but Highland Park has now since moved on to 6A, so the Lady Hornets would not run into each other whatsoever. So to beat a team that you lost to in years past always feels good, but that's something the Lady Hornets have done great this year. They lost bad to College Station a year ago. They turned it around this year, 32-point win at home. And then they play another team like Hardin-Jefferson, lose to them the year before. Hardin-Jefferson was poised for a run at the state championship in 4A. Beat them this year. They've been able to turn the tide, so to speak, on teams that had beaten them in previous years, and that's what makes me think that the Lady Hornets are in a good spot right now. 17-7, going into district play, seeking a 6th and unprecedented district title.
They ended the year in Mansfield ISD tournament. They beat Mansfield Summit, but lost twice in a row, Amarillo and Coppell. But they ended non-district with a 1-point win over 6A at Atascocita, 33-32. They had the rest, and now it brings us to here. Looking at Lufkin, though, it is going to be –
Collin, I'm going to do a fun thing here real quick.
Okay.
I'm going to let you keep talking, but I'm going to let the fans enjoy the rest of this junior varsity game.
Okay, well, while you're at that, I'm going to go ahead and just recap a little bit from Lufkin. Lufkin, they are having a down year, and surprisingly so. They were good last year. They beat the Lady Hornets last year here. We'll get into that a little bit more in just a minute. But Lufkin are 7-10. They had 2 common opponents with the Huntsville Lady Hornets. One was Lee, which both the Lady Pack and the Lady Hornets trumped. over a combined, almost a combined deficit of over 100 if you put it in that perspective. But the other common opponent, Beaumont United. Like I said, the Huntsville Lady Hornets, they beat Beaumont United. Get it right here. They beat them 73-41, a 32-point win. But Lufkin lost here at home to Beaumont United 44-43. Yes, here, 44-43 by 1 point. Overall, though, looking at the overall history of these two teams, ever since they became district mates in 2021, Lufkin leads the all-time series 8-7. The Hornets, however, have won 4 of the last 6 times, but both times Lufkin prevailed at home here in the Panther Activity Center, including last year, the last time these two teams met, where Lufkin trumped the Lady Hornets 52-38 in a physical battle. That is a look at non-district for both of these teams, Lufkin and Huntsville. Let's now head to our coaches convo here. I had a chance to catch up with head coach Tony Bennett, talked about non-district, talked about heading into this game, and just the outside recognition this team has been receiving. Again, being ranked a couple times in the top 25 in 5A. We go to that right now.
Collin Neill alongside head coach Latoya Bennett. Coach, well, we're on to the real season. District play, y'all had a fantastic non-district. Y'all went 17-7 in 24 games. Just recap for us real quick about non-district, and then what's the feeling like heading into district play starting here in Lufkin?
Well, like I tell the girls every year, we're going to always try to start the year off as rough as we can. We want to see as much competition as we can. We want to get our feet and our legs prepared for what we're going to see in district. That way we can set the tone for this thing. I think everybody's kind of looking at Huntsville to see what we're going to do, but we're always going to bring a product to the floor. I think the girls are mentally locked in. They're ready to go out here and get the win today.
In your last 4 games, there was some struggles in the MISD tournament, I believe it was called, if I recall correctly. But y'all ended it strong. It was a very close win against Atascocita 6A school, 33-32. How do you correct the mistakes that happened there? How do you get your team back on their feet?
Well, I'm going to be honest with you. We were one of the better teams there, but, UIL says that we have to take 5 days off. And, 5 days off for my girls means that they may have not picked up a ball. But coming in, we secured the win at MISD, the first game. But the second game, we played a very good Amarillo team who shot the ball well. And I think, we had them on their heels the first half, but the second half, our conditioning couldn't sustain. So we came back in the lab after we returned home. And, of course, conditioning was one thing that we harped on a lot. And also putting shots in the hole, shot a lot of 3-ball, a lot of layups, and just worked on some of the intangible things that we saw in that tournament that are going to make us much better in district and, of course, prepare us for the playoffs.
You have a fast team this year. You said it right there, conditioning is important, but who specifically are you going to look to this district season? Not just here in Lufkin, but just down the line, who's going to be that X factor for y'all's team?
I'm going to be honest, everybody's waiting on me to say number 11, but I'm waiting on number 4, Oliviana Wynn, to come alive. Oliviana is a 5'10", 5'11", guard forward. She has great size, great athleticism, and she's able to do a lot of great things for us at the guard role as well as inside. And I'm really waiting on her to, just make a stance for the team. We've been talking a lot about what she can do to make us better as well as herself. And, yesterday she stayed a lot later than a lot of the other girls putting up shots, and she's done that all week. So I'm just hoping that what I saw last year in that last game against Mount Pleasant from her just carries over into this district play and in the playoffs.
Y'all are ranked number 26 in 5A. Y'all were on and off. Y'all were up there in the top 25, then y'all went back down. Y'all went back up and went back down. How do you just solely focus on getting the job done in district? Because it's nice to know that you're ranked top 25 in the state in 5A, but at the end of the day, this is the real season.
Well, we're not going to focus so much on the ranking. We're going to focus on execution. And how well we play the teams in district. I told the girls, in order for us to make 5 rounds, and 5 rounds means that we go to state. In order for us to make those rounds, it's what we do and how we command the ball in district play. You know, we can't come out and just say, hey, we're going to get a 15-point win in district. We're gonna need 20, 30 points to signify the things that we've been doing in the preseason. And I think that the girls are prepared for that tonight and as we move forward, but we got to lock in on it now.
Looking at tonight's game against Lufkin, last 2 times y'all have been here have resulted in losses, including last year where 52-38 loss. How do y'all come into this building and now, this district season, in the Panther Activity Center and try to get a W?
You know, I've been a head coach of the program for 6 years, and for 6 years, every time we come to Lufkin, it's going to be a tough game to play. It doesn't matter if we come back to Hornet Gym, Bowen Gym, and we beat them by 20 or 30. When we come to Lufkin, it's going to always be tough. Head coach Sadell Lamb, he's from Huntsville, so, you know, he wants to put his stamp on things when we come here. But I told the girls we have to focus on the things that we do well here tonight. I think last year and the year before that, we kind of got caught up in what the refs were doing, some of the calls and decisions that they made. But ultimately, it's what we do and how we execute. And I'm going to be looking to those seniors to set the tone for the younger ones so that they understand what it's going to take to win this ball game in a tough atmosphere tonight.
Also could be a physical game tonight, Coach. What are your keys to starting district off with the win?
Well, it's going to be tough, but I'm looking at Mahaya Twine, just pushing the tempo up with her speed. I want Chelsea Butler to get in there and bang and rebound, as well as Oliviana Wynn. And I'm looking for some great things from Aquarius Howard and Marquia Sweat just to set the tone with their leadership. I think if we can do those little things, our younger kids are going to come on, and we're going to put a stamp on tonight, and we're going to be ready to roll the rest of this district play.
All right, Coach, thank you for your time.
Thank you.
That was head coach LaToya Bennett of Huntsville Lady Hornets. When we come back, we will have tip-off in just a few minutes and some more talk as we build up to the opener to district play from the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports.
I'm Kobe Lovell, 2020 World Champion header, 7-time NFR qualifier.
I'm Ricky Canton, 15-time NFR qualifier, and currently hold the world's record in the calf rovement.
I'm Cody Johnson. I'm a platinum recording country music artist, cowboy team roper.
And I'm No Bull Bill, and I sell trucks. Oh, I don't even know what I'm doing here. Well, at least I sell them to the cool people.
Country music is different than other music genres. Our artists sing about family, friendship, the ups and downs of this old world, and living this life. Country music tells the story of us. 101.7 KSAM is your hometown radio station, playing today's best country and all your favorites. And you can have this hometown connection right there on your smartphone with the all-new KSAM mobile app. It's in your iPhone and Android app store right now. And we also have direct links on our website, ksam1017.com. Huntsville wakes up to the all-new KSAM Wake Up Morning Show with Brian and Tracy. Get a positive start on your workday with local news, weather and sports, and some inspiration and laughs to warm you like a hot cup of coffee. And now you can join the daily conversation with Brian and Tracy by calling or texting the KSAM listener line at 936-295-4102. Come on, neighbor. The all-new KSAM Wake Up Morning Show with Brian and Tracy on 101.7 KSAM.
Hey folks, it's Clint Mack here with Wiesner in Huntsville. The holiday seasons are here, and that brings on the Wiesner Holiday Sales Event. We've got a great selection of vehicles to choose from. We've got Chevy crew cab trucks starting at only $48,990 after rebate. Need an SUV? Want something that gets great fuel mileage? We've got the Chevy Blazer starting at only $34,490 after rebate. Maybe you're looking for a sports car, Corvette, CA, or even a Camaro. We've got those as well. So hurry into Wiesner Huntsville for the holiday sales event and take advantage of these great deals. Or visit us online at WiesnerHuntsville.com.
Join me, Jordan Smith, every Saturday from 3 to 6 p.m. for the Saturday Afternoon Drive on 101.7 KSAM. Here's some of the latest wacky stories, some people you might share your birthday with, and everyone's favorite segment. It's your 5 random facts of the week. Be sure to tune into my show, the Saturday Afternoon Drive, every Saturday from 3 to 6 p.m. right here on 101.7 KSAM. Find us on social media on both Facebook and X at KSAM1017. Also be sure to subscribe to the 101.7 KSAM YouTube channel so you don't miss out on anything going on with your hometown radio station.
Collin Neill alongside head coach Latoya Bennett. Coach, well,
this is Collin Neill right here. That was just the coach's convo, but that was our coach's convo with head coach Latoya Bennett. Collin Neill alongside Carlos Zimmermann again joining me for the Bill Fick Ford pregame show. And we're just under 10 minutes. JV ran a little long, so about 9:53 left in the warm-ups until we can get this underway. So some more pregame talk, and I'm going to bring back on Carlos Zimmermann. Carlos, the departures from last year, Brianna McNeil, Thania and Thania McGowan, the McGowan twins, and also Janavia Gage. And Janavia was just that physical player that can get down into the block underneath the basket and put a shot up, bank it off the glass, put it in, go down the floor, block shots. And when I say that, that's hard to replace sometimes, especially that defensive side of things and the athleticism. But you have Oliviana Wynn now. She stepped up at the end of last year, especially in Mount Pleasant. She was one of the few players that had, statistically wise, a good game. Obviously, that game ending in a loss. But, I mean, you were there, Carlos. We saw the future, and now we're going to see that future here tonight.
Absolutely, you will. I mean, not just to highlight Oliviana Wynn and stepping into her role, but really Chelsea Butler has changed her game as well. Just watching her drive to the basket, she's got a lot more confidence this year than I would say from last year. Just watching her, I mean, watching her in warm-ups right now, her confidence in driving to the basket is just incredible. And, you know, I've had conversations with her. You know, she's going to move on to play at Sam Houston, but she's going to play in the volleyball ranks. So this is her last go on the hardwood. So she's going to give it everything that she's got every single night, knowing that after this basketball season is over, that's it for her in hoops. It's volleyball from here on out. So I've loved what she's done and how she's progressed. But, yes, you're right, Oliviana Wynn has stepped up huge for the Lady Hornets in place now of Janavia Gage, who is now at Weatherford College up in the Dallas area.
And with departures also comes with additions. You have Raya Lewis, a freshman guard, Onaya Ledette, freshman guard, Chloe Lehman played volleyball with Chelsea Butler, freshman forward, and Ayana Green along with Naraya Johnson. And one key thing about all this, Carlos, is that they are a fast team.
Yes, they are.
They are going to set the tempo. They are going to try to set the tone against the other team. And, Carlos, with how fast they go compared to last year, if I'm on the other end of that fast break against these Lady Hornets, I'm a little scared, I'm not going to lie.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's been the MO of Latoya Bennett and her staff, what it's been for several seasons, even probably before, you know, me and Jordan took over the broadcasting back in 2021. But that was always what it was. It was a fast offense and a very, very hands-on defense. We call it the Green Storm, whatever it's called. But either way, the Hornet Swarm defense on the football side of things. But it's the same kind of thing on the hardwood. They play so hard defensively that whenever the other team wants to get back on defense, they're out of gas at that point because of how hard the Lady Hornets play on both sides of the ball. And that's going to be something that's key tonight for Huntsville against the Lufkin Lady Pack.
And you look at the Lufkin Lady Pack, the thing is, Carlos, for this Huntsville Hornet team, Lady Hornet team, they've had issues playing here. Again, last two times they've been here, they've lost pretty badly. They were just out-physical by Lufkin, and we're going to expect another physical game tonight, Carlos.
Oh, no, we will. The last time that the Hornets won in Lufkin, this building wasn't even here. The building that we are in right now, the Pack, it was not even here. It was in the progress of being built, or it was being voted on by the citizens of Lufkin. So it's been a little bit since the Lady Hornets have been able to come on the road here, just an hour and a half away to their rival in Lufkin, for them to be able to come away with a victory. It's going to be paramount, and we'll talk about that in our keys to the game. It's just going to be paramount for them to play Lady Hornet basketball this evening.
Well, let's go ahead and dive into those keys to the game. And, Carlos, I don't really have any keys. I mean, I'd say just keep on playing Lady Hornet basketball. But if I were just to highlight one thing, just one thing overall, don't be afraid. Lufkin's going to be physical. Don't be afraid to get physical as well on your end. Go to the free throw line if you have to. And they've been a pretty good free throw shooting team. They've gotten better this year, but they gotta execute inside the paint as much as they do outside of it. They will shoot the three ball a lot more often this year, especially we might even see Butler try to pop a three every now and then. I mean, we've seen it, especially in non-district. Then hey, if you have your five, not afraid to shoot from outside the arc, makes you pretty dangerous.
Yeah, but if you want my keys to the game here, there's a good amount of them. You got to get the ball into your facilitator's hands, and that's Jaslyn Hill. The sophomore has stepped up huge for the Lady Hornets in the offseason and in the non-district play. She's provided a lot of great minutes for LaToya Bennett and her staff, so if you get it into her hands, it's going to be tough to get it away from her because she is a slasher to the basket. Reminds me a lot of Aaliyah Kraft from a couple of years ago. Aaliyah was not afraid to drive to the basket. Jaslyn Hill is the exact same way. Another thing, got to rebound the basketball. If you do not rebound the basketball, you are not going to win this game tonight. Games are won and lost on the boards. That is what's going to be key for Huntsville tonight. So you got to get your bigs, Chelsea Butler and Oliviana Wynn. They have got to be strong under the basket on defense. And hey, if you can swipe away a couple of offensive boards, be my guest. That'll always usually translate into points, especially if it's your big that is taking care of it underneath on the offensive side. And then the other one, don't rely on the three so much. You know, this is going to be a tough atmosphere that the Lady Hornets are going to go against. There's still some fans filing in here to the pack. So if they're able to do that, they can come away with a win and set the tone early in district play. The last 2 years coming here to Lufkin, they have lost out on chances for an undefeated district run. The last time they were undefeated in the district was 2021. There's always been a 1 in the loss column over the last couple of years, and it's come here in Lufkin. Got to find a way to win on the road for the Lady Hornets to come out on top.
We now look at the Huntsville Lady Hornets starting lineup. We don't have Lufkin's lineup just yet. We'll see if we can try to get it here before the game starts or just see who goes onto the floor. Up first, this is your starting five to begin district play. The senior guard, number 1, Markia Sweat. Look for her when it comes to defense and physicality. She can also drive to the basket and put one in the bucket. Number 2, Jaslyn Hill, sophomore guard. She'll be looking to facilitate that offense, as Carlos Zimmermann said. Up next, the senior, the guard, 11, Mahea Twine. Got to score the buckets here early. Got to put some points on the board here early. Number 12, Aquarius Howard, AQ, senior guard. Look for her. Last year, she didn't start district play for the first couple games because she was hurt, but she's 100% and ready to go. And finally, the senior forward, number 23, Chelsea Butler. That'll do it for the Built for pregame show. Tip-off just a few minutes away. This is the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports.
Country music is different than other music genres. Our artists sing about family, friendship, the ups and downs of this old world, and living this life. Country music tells the story of us. 101.7 KSAM is your hometown radio station, playing today's best country and all your favorites. And you can have this hometown connection right there on your smartphone with the all-new KSAM mobile app. It's in your iPhone and Android app store right now. And we also have direct links on our website, KSAM1017.com.
I'm Kobe Lovell, 2020 World Champion header, 7-time NFR qualifier.
I'm Ricky Canton, 15-time NFR qualifier, and currently hold the world's record in the calf rovement.
I'm Cody Johnson. I'm a platinum recording country music artist, cowboy team roper.
And I'm No Bull Bill, and I sell trucks. Oh, I don't even know what I'm doing here. Well, at least I sell them to the cool people.
Huntsville wakes up to the all-new KSAM Wake Up Morning Show with Brian and Tracy. Get a positive start on your workday with local news, weather and sports, and some inspiration and laughs to warm you like a hot cup of coffee. And now you can join the daily conversation with Brian and Tracy by calling or texting the KSAM listener line at 936-295-4102. Come on, neighbor. The all-new KSAM Wake Up Morning Show with Brian and Tracy on 101.7 KSAM.
Join me, Jordan Smith, every Saturday from 3 to 6 p.m. for the Saturday Afternoon Drive on 101.7 KSAM. Here's some of the latest wacky stories, some people you might share your birthday with, and everyone's favorite segment. It's your 5 random facts of the week. Be sure to tune into my show, the Saturday Afternoon Drive, every Saturday from 3 to 6 p.m. right here on 101.7 KSAM.
Hey folks, it's Clint Mack here with Wiesner in Huntsville. The holiday seasons are here, and that brings on the Wiesner Holiday Sales Event. We've got a great selection of vehicles to choose from. We've got Chevy Crew Cab trucks starting at only $48,990 after rebate. Need an SUV? Want something that gets great fuel mileage? We've got the Chevy Blazer starting at only $34,490 after rebates. Maybe you're looking for a sports car, Corvette, CA, or even a Camaro. We've got those as well. So hurry into Wiesner Huntsville for the holiday sales event and take advantage of these great deals. Or visit us online at WiesnerHuntsville.com.
Country music is different than other music genres. Our artists sing about family, friendship, the ups and downs of this old world, and living this life. Country music tells the story of us. 101.7 KSAM is your hometown radio station, playing today's best country and all your favorites. And you can have this hometown connection right there on your smartphone with the all-new KSAM mobile app. It's in your iPhone and Android app store right now. And we also have direct links on our website, KSAM1017.com.
Find us on social media on both Facebook and X at KSAM1017. Also be sure to subscribe to the 101.7 KSAM YouTube channel so you don't miss out on anything going on with your hometown radio station. This broadcast is copyrighted by KSAM Sports for the private use of our audience. Any other use of this broadcast or any other transitions or accounts of the game without the express written consent of 101.7 KSAM and Huntsville High School Athletics is strictly prohibited. The following is a presentation of KSAM Sports.
Another year, another district season. Huntsville Lady Hornets taking on the Lufkin Lady Pack inside the Panther Activity Center in East Texas, deep in the heart of Lufkin, Texas. Hello, everybody. This is Neill, bringing you the call here on tonight. Tonight's video broadcast is being presented in 2K Quad HD with a 4K Ultra HD enhanced presentation. Closed captioning is also available for the hearing impaired. Folks, this season of Huntsville Lady Hornet basketball is brought to you by Wiesner Huntsville, home of the bottom line. It is going to be another intense season of Huntsville Lady Hornet basketball. They are the runaway favorite when it comes to district play, but they want to finish it undefeated. Last year, they were robbed of that opportunity when they came here to the Panther Activity Center and lost by 14 against this Lufkin Lady Pack team. Lufkin, however, have had a down year. They are 7-10, while the Huntsville Lady Hornets are 17-7. And again, as we talked about in the pregame show, it's going to be physical, it's going to be intense. But hey, that's a heck of a way to start district play. Game one, about to get underway here pretty soon as the officials are on the floor. The head ref is in the middle, going over to the scorer's table on the other side. We'll also have the Lufkin Lady Pack starters, as we were not able to get those here in just a second. Again, your starting lineup for the Huntsville Lady Hornets are number 1, Markia Sweat, number 2, Jaslyn Hill, number 11, Mahia Twine, number 12, Aquarius Howard, and number 23, Chelsea Butler, led by head coach Latoya Bennett, assistant coaches Edward Hawkins, Cedra Coleman, and Chris Wynn. As the Lufkin Lady Pack are on the floor right now, it's number 1, Aaliyah Maxey. I see Mallory Pinner, number 5, out there. Number 24, Anaya Williams. I believe I see Trinity Maxey out there as well. And in the center of the floor, it is Akira Smallwood. Official saying to cut the music, and we are underway. Butler wins the tip-off. Howard gathers it. Here we go. She's driving to the paint as well. Passes outside to Twine. Twine drives inside along the baseline. Off the backboard and in. Twine gets the Lady Hornets started early and effectively. Full court press from the Lady Hornets. That's Pinner to Maxey. Trinity and the Leah Maxey twin sisters. Sweat with the congestive defense. Williams trying to get gathered by Butler, but it is a jump ball. Possession arrow favors the Lufkin Lady Pack. If you're just joining us, 2-0, 7:31 left in this first quarter. We had a late start since JV ran long whistle. It should be Lufkin Lady Pack ball. And because Howard was going to inbound it, but it got corrected. The other number 12, Akira Smallwood, will inbound it. Smallwood to Leah Maxey. And shots miss. Howard gathers it up ahead to Jaslyn Hill. She has a wide open lane, puts it in. 4-0 run to start this game for the Huntsville Lady Hornets. Much different than last year when it was just a battle, a close battle until Lufkin pulled away out of bounds. It's going to be off of Howard. Are they going to say it's a foul? No, it's out of bounds. No foul. Smallwood will inbound it again. Smallwood finds Aaliyah Maxey in the corner, guarded by Twine. Bumps into her sister, and it's stolen away. Twine. Pinner's in front of her, passes it off to Markia Sweat, puts it in again. That's 6 points in the paint. Timeout, Lufkin Lady Pack. It'll be a 30-second timeout, so we're going to go ahead and keep it right here. Wow, fast start. Fast start for the Huntsville Lady Hornets. 6-0, 6:51 left in the first quarter. 3 different players scoring. Again, Twine with the opening bucket, then Hill with the opening bucket, and Sweat with the last bucket as well. Horn's already going, so we're about to get back going here in just a few moments. As head coach Dale Lamb wasn't happy. He got onto the court when he called timeout. The Huntsville, Dale Lamb, as head coach Latoya Bennett said, is from Huntsville. So he would love nothing more to get a win here tonight. That's Trinity Maxey, cross court to Smallwood. Guarded by Twine, trying to drive into the paint. And it's going to be a blocking foul on Mahia Twine. It looked like Smallwood just lost the ball, but nonetheless, it's going to be Lufkin Lady Pack ball on the inbound on the foul by Mahia Twine. Smallwood trying to find someone, can't, needs to hurry. And it's tipped by Butler, but into the hands of Pinner. Pinner, step back 3 off the front of the rim. Rebounded by Smallwood. She tried to put it back up, but wasn't able to. Gets her own miss, dribbles it, misses on the putback, gathered up by Jaslyn Hill. Hill, the sophomore, tried to drive in, but Williams is right in front of her. Williams, and did it go out of bounds? And it just barely did along the baseline. If it didn't, Butler had a for sure bucket right there. Substitution now for the Huntsville Lady Hornets. Liviana Wynn will come in for Markia Sweat. And Liviana Wynn was someone that has been highly touted by head coach LaToya Bennett ever since she debuted last year in varsity. Athletic, 5'10", 5'11", sophomore. Wynn guarding Maxey. Maxey trying to find Pinner and does. Howard steps up to Smallwood. Hit Mejia Twine on the leg, and it's going to be out of bounds. It's actually tipped by Smallwood as it was going out of bounds. 6 minutes left in this first quarter. Twine on top of the key. Inside pass to Butler, rolls around and in. An 8-0 run to begin this first quarter. Just totally different, like I said earlier, from last year. Whistle. Traveling violation, or was that a 10-second violation? I didn't see a signal, so either way, it's Huntsville Lady Hornet ball. That's Howard to inbound. Smallwood. Butler, far corner, guarded by Williams. Butler drives in, fouled on the shot. That'll be free throws for the senior. Foul was on Anaya Williams. That'll be her first foul of the game, the senior forward. Butler takes her time, puts the shot up, rolls on in. Substitution for the Huntsville Lady Hornets again, coming in the freshman guard, number 5, Raya Willis. Jaslyn Hill will take a seat. Second free throw, bounces off the front of the rim, off the backboard, and in. 10-0, Huntsville Lady Hornets with 5:33 left in this first quarter. That's Pinner, the Smallwood. Double teamed by Howard and Wynn, tipped by Wynn, and Raya Willis able to gather it. Up forward to Wynn, and blocked by Trinity Maxey. Still Huntsville Lady Hornet ball though. That'll be Howard to inbound. Smallwood trying to guard that inbounds pass. She finds Mejia quickly, however, inside on the block to Butler. To Mejia along the baseline. Whistle, it's going to be a push foul. It's going to be on Trinity Maxey. That will be her first foul. Howard will inbound it again with 5:14 left in this first quarter. Howard trying to find somebody. Tries to find Mejia and does. Twine on the left corner, guarded by Maxey. Directing traffic. Drives in. Runner in. Just sneaking it over the front of the rim. Nothing but net. 12-0 run to begin this game for the Huntsville Lady Hornets. Pinner to Trinity Maxey, guarded by Willis. One of the newcomers to this Huntsville team. And it's tipped out of bounds. Nope. At first I thought it was going to be out of bounds off of Howard, but it must have hit Pinner on the way out of bounds. That's Mejia taking the ball up the court. That's Wynn around the free throw area. Willis is right behind her, but passes it inside to Butler. Foul. It is on the floor, so it will be inbounding. It was a push foul. It is going to be an inbounds pass. Substitution for Lufkin. Anaya Williams will come out. Along for Huntsville, Ryan Lewis will check out. Jaslyn Hill is in, trying to see what number that is for the Lufkin Lady Pack player that came in. That's Mariah Mays. Inbounds pass to Wynn and put in. 14-0 run. Unbelievable. That's Trinity Maxey. She lost it. Stolen away by Mejia Twine. Twine takes it herself. She could try coast to coast, but passes off the Hill. Got stripped for a little bit, but recovered by Howard. Howard has Wynn to her right if she wants it. She'll go all the way across the court to the left wing. To Hill, top of the key, inside pass to Butler. Nice find, rolls around and rolls in. 16-0, 3:43 left in this first quarter. Lufkin have been able to get a couple shots off about a few minutes ago, all those by Smallwood, but ever since that little scuffle, no shots since. They might get one off here. Pinner, three-point specialist, way strong. Hit the backboard. It bounced off of someone. It bounced off of Howard. Lufkin Lady Pack ball. A few substitutions, one for each team. Marquia Sweat checks in for the Lady Hornets. Butler is out. Jaslyn O'Neill will come in for Aaliyah Maxey for Lufkin. Wynn guarding Maxey. Maxey trying to go. Floater doesn't go. Off the backboard, but just too weak. Hill gets in. Foul. Count it. Jaslyn Hill will now head to the free throw line for a three-point play. Foul was committed by Mallory Pinner on the fast break. Substitution now for the Lady Hornets. Onaya Ledette. Well, they're just going to wait till the first free throw, or this free throw, if it goes in. Some confusion, and there we go. Aquarius Howard will check out. Onaya Ledette, the freshman guard. That's Jaslyn Hill at the free throw line trying to complete the three-point play. Rolls in and out, off the backboard and in. 19-0, 3:11 left. Maxey trying to get up the court. Somehow gets past Mahea Twine. Sweat tried to save it, but she stepped on the boundary line. Be Lufkin Lady Pack ball. That's something we talked about. Huntsville are setting the tone early. Inbounds pass. Smallwood, but she was on the baseline. It's going to be Huntsville Lady Hornet ball. Now it's just some mental mistakes on the Lufkin Lady Pack now, and Huntsville are just taking advantage of it. Mahea on the right wing, guarded by Trinity Maxey. Crossover move, going to the basket, gets blocked, but Wynn with the offensive rebound, misses. Gets her own miss, can't get it there. Mahea, Twine, gathers it along the baseline. Last touch, the officials say, by Mahea Twine. Goes Lufkin's way. Good job on Wynn, though, to gather not only Mahea's miss, but also her own miss to keep that possession alive. That's Pinner, guarded by Jaslyn Hill. That's Smallwood, guarded by Jaslyn Hill. Pinner, runner, doesn't go. Air balls it, rebounded by Twine. Twine up the floor. She has Hill open on the left, but it's tipped by Pinner. Onaya Ledette recovered it. Wynn drives in, pull-up jumper, too short. Gets her own miss, up, rolls around, doesn't go. Gets her own miss again, stole that from O'Neill. Pull-up jumper by Sweat. It goes, but it is going to be a traveling violation, so it won't count. Anaya Williams will check in for Trinity Maxey. Raya Willis will check in for Oliviana Wynn. And look, even though it's 19-0, the Lady Hornets are still full court pressing. That's Mariah Mays with the ball, the freshman guard for Lufkin. Finds Smallwood, she can't handle it, and Hill got it. She's gonna try to cash in this steal, and does. Right to the bank. 21-0. That's Ledette guarding Mays. Loses it, but that is Ananda Taylor that has it. That was actually Ananda Taylor that checked in. She's gonna drive in. Whistle, what are they gonna say? It is gonna be a foul on the floor. I believe it's gonna be on Raya Willis, and yes it is. Aquarius Howard will check in for the Lady Hornets. Taylor Miles will check in for the Lufkin Lady Pack. Anaya Ledette checks out. Mariah Mays checks out as well. Smallwood will inbound it. Trying to find somebody, has to hurry before 5 seconds is up, and just barely does, but it's tipped by Willis. She falls down, Pinner recovers it. Not a backcourt violation. And that should be, what is it? A foul on Hill. It's a blocking. It's not in the act of shooting, so it will be another inbound. With 1:30 left in this first quarter. Smallwood, the junior guard, will inbound it. She hands it off to O'Neill on the baseline. Tipped by Willis, but Pinner recovers. Crosses over Willis, poked away by Hill, gathered by Willis. Willis has Howard on the other side, and I thought that was foul. Thought she was fouled right there, but she puts it in anyway. 23-0. Believe that's another timeout. Yes, it is. Timeout called by head coach Sadale Lamb of Lufkin. Let's see what they're going to do here. It's going to be another 30-second timeout. So we're going to keep it right here. Man. I'm already kind of out of breath here. I mean, just so much action, so many points, 23-0, but it's not combined, folks. That's all Huntsville right there. Unprecedented, to say the least. A lot of people thought heading into this game it might be physical because, again, Huntsville, ever since this center was built, has not won here 2 times. Even though Huntsville has won 4 of the last 6 times in their meetings against Lufkin ever since they became district mates in 2021. I mean, it's just unbelievable. They're showing here, right now, why they should be indeed a top 25 team in 5A in the state of Texas. Maxey. Stolen by Mejia Twine. Twine drives in, puts it up, airballs it. It's off of May's last. It'll stay with the Lady Hornets. And someone we haven't seen in a while, Chelsea Butler, will check on into the game. Arkia Sweat checks out. That's Hill who will inbound it. Trying to find somebody. Will throw it in the air to Mejia Twine. Trying to gather it. She just barely does. That should be a foul right there, and it will be on Trinity Maxey. Mallory Pinner will check in for Lufkin. It is actually going to be bonus now. Be 2 shots for Twine, the senior guard. The lefty puts it in. Second free throw, banks it on in. 25-0. 57 seconds left. That's Mays trying to dribble around Howard. Can't, as Twine is there, tries to pass it, but it's stolen by Hill. Already so many steals in this quarter for the Lady Hornets. They'll just dribble it out here, just waste some time. 33 seconds left in this first quarter. They might run a play right here. Twine. Hill. 17 seconds left. And Hill loses it. It'll go out of bounds. And Lufkin will have the ball with 13.7 seconds left in this first quarter. Smallwood to Mays. Loses it. Tipped away by Twine. Gathers it. Crossover. Trying to drive inside, but traffic's there. Hill, 2 seconds left. Puts up a prayer. Banks it off the glass, but doesn't hit the rim. And that is the end of the first quarter. 25-0. Huntsville up on the Lufkin Lady Pack. We'll be right back for the second corner on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports.
Hey folks, it's Clint Mack here with Wiesner in Huntsville. The holiday seasons are here, and that brings on the Wiesner Holiday Sales Event. We've got a great selection of vehicles to choose from. We've got Chevy Crew Cab trucks starting at only $48,990 after rebate. Need an SUV? Want something that gets great fuel mileage? We've got the Chevy Blazer starting at only $34,490 after rebates. Maybe you're looking for a sports car, Corvette, CA, or even a Camaro. We've got those as well. So hurry into Wiesner Huntsville for the holiday sales event and take advantage of these great deals. Or visit us online at WiesnerHuntsville.com.
Huntsville wakes up to the all-new KSAM Wake Up Morning Show with Brian and Tracy. Get a positive start on your workday with local news, weather and sports, and some inspiration and laughs to warm you like a hot cup of coffee. And now you can join the daily conversation with Brian and Tracy by calling or texting the KSAM listener line at 936-295-4102. Come on, neighbor. The all-new KSAM Wake Up Morning Show with Brian and Tracy on 101.7 KSAM.
Second quarter action about to get underway here in the Panther Activity Center. The Pack, mind you, in Lufkin, Texas, home of the Lady Pack. We're underway here, 25-0. Huntsville Lady Hornets up on the Lufkin Lady Pack, 7:53. Pull up three, it doesn't go. It hits the pipe on top of the backboard, automatically out of bounds. It'll be Lufkin Lady Pack ball. Penner will inbound it. That's Sweat. Throws it up, tipped away by Howard. It's still on the other side of the backcourt. So the Lufkin Lady Pack need to hurry up and get it across the half-court line. Just throws it off of Howard's leg because she could not find anybody. She moves up to the half-court line, so I guess technically half-court violation, backcourt violation rather, not in play. Trying to find somebody, finds Mays, guarded by Hill. A little bit of a push off there, but no call. Penner, who is the three-point specialist for this Lady Pack team. She has a good shot. She has been open, however, and has not put anything down, obviously, with the 0 on the board for Lufkin. That's O'Neill. Mays trying to put something up, but Twine is right there. Stolen away by Butler. Still rolling, though. She dives for it, falls. Ball is rolling, gathered by Hill to Sweat. Good save right there by the sophomore guard. Nearly stolen away by Aaliyah Maxey. Still stays with the Huntsville Lady Hornets. That's Hill inbounding. Ayana Green will check in for the Lady Hornets on the next dead ball. Butler on the right block, puts it up. Too strong, tipped away by Maxey. They're actually going to say it's off of Sweat last. It'll go to Lufkin. As Ayana Green, the sophomore guard, another newcomer this year to Huntsville Lady Hornet varsity girls basketball, coming in for Chelsea Butler. Smallwood to Mays. Mays nearly loses it. Howard rather trying to get it, and she forces the turnover. Back to Huntsville. Anaya Williams will check in for the Lufkin Lady Pack. She'll be coming in for Aaliyah Maxey. Twine getting instructions from head coach Latoya Bennett. Bennett in her 6th season here for the Hornets. Lady Hornets off the backboard, doesn't go too strong, but Twine able to get the miss. She'll reset at the top of the key. Guarded by O'Neill. To Howard on the left wing, to Green, wrestles it away, passes it to the corner to Sweat. To Hill, wide open three, too strong. Rebounded by O'Neill. Penner loses it, it's off of Howard last. It'll stay with Lufkin with 6:04 left in the second quarter. Nobody so far has scored in this second quarter. Mays drives to the basket on the left block floater. Too strong off the backboard. Rebounded by Smallwood. Pinner, 3. Doesn't go. Green with the rebound. Up court to Hill. Hill against Pinner. Drives inside. Finger roll doesn't go. That was actually Ananda Taylor that checked in earlier. Number 14, the junior forward. Pinner loses it, but it's going to be a foul on Jaslyn Hill. That's Hill's second foul of this ballgame. Oliviana Wynn will check in for Hill after that foul. Pinner will inbound it. Finds Mays. It was tipped for a moment by Howard. Mays drives in on the right block. That should be a push. Nope, they're not going to call a push foul. It's going to be a blocking foul on Aquarius Howard. Sometimes when you just see that extension of the arm, and when the whistle goes, you most likely assume it is going to be a charging foul, but not this time. Akira Smallwood will inbound it, trying to find somebody, does. That's O'Neill. Bounce pass to Smallwood, but it's kicked off by Howard. Smallwood will inbound it again. It's 5:18 left in the second quarter. Still a long way to go in this ballgame. Pass inside Mays, off the backboard, and finally some points for the Lufkin Lady Pack. Ends a 25-0 run. Wynn in the corner, thought about a 3, but decides not to take it. Howard, guarded by Pinner, was tipped. Howard drives in. Tried to find somebody, but it was stolen away. That's Smallwood on the fast break. No foul, no whistle. Gathered by Smallwood. There's a whistle. What are they going to say? Is it going to be a foul? Is it going to be a jump ball? They're going to have some conversation. Nope. It is going to be a foul by Ayana Green.
I'm going to pipe in here, Collin, real quick as your rules analyst, if you will, coming with stuff on the fly. Should have been a charge called underneath. I mean, if anything, maybe not even a charge. Some kind of foul's got to be called there in the paint, whether it be blocking or charge. There's contact there. Got to call that.
That was Carlos Zimmermann, our rules analyst for the night. We'll check back with him later if we have to. Ryan Willis and Chelsea Butler check in. Ananda Taylor put it up, but misses it. She'll get back, though, as Twine is moving up. Guarded by Pinner. She gathers her dribble. No call. And that's going to be a foul on Mariah Mays. She had the right idea. She was going to try to ball hawk it and try to take it the other way. But unfortunately for her, she hit Raya Willis. It's going to be a timeout. I said 30 seconds. Nope, it's going to be a full timeout by the Huntsville Lady Hornets. Well, it looks like it's Huntsville's turn now to have to find a way to end the scoring drought. Folks, just wanted to let you know you can enjoy tonight's broadcast on the KSAM mobile app, available on iOS and Android devices, in the car, at home, or heck, even right here at the game. It does not matter. Take your hometown radio station and the Huntsville Hornets on the go wherever you go. Buzzer sounds. We're about to get ready to get back underway in the Panther Activity Center. Folks, I know what I'm going to do at halftime. Drink a lot of water. Because, man, that first quarter was eventful. Speaking of halftime, though, we'll bring Carlos Zimmermann on to talk about this first half, give his thoughts and what the Lady Hornets should do to keep this up heading into the second half. But first of all, though, we got 4:39 left in the second quarter, and the Lady Hornets have not scored a bucket yet. That's Willis in the corner. Howard inside the Butler. To Wynn. Wynn drives in. Finds a way, but it's too strong. Rebounded by Willis. Puts it back up, and second chance points go in. Full court press again for the Lady Hornets. Pinner gathered her dribble. She has to find a way. Tries to throw it off a wing to go out of bounds, but it was stolen. Twine, Howard. That's a deep left wing three, but too short. Gathered by Willis. Whistle, jump ball, favors Lufkin. Taylor Miles, the senior center, will check in for Lufkin. Coming out is Mariah Mays. Willis, Wynn, Howard, Twine, and Butler are on the floor for your Lady Hornets. Wynn guarding Pinner in the backcourt. Pinner loses it. Has to step back, throws it off of Wynn's leg, and goes out of bounds. Trinity Maxey will check back in for the Lady Pack. She'll come in for Akira Smallwood. Bounce pass to Maxey, who just checked in. Wynn coming from behind, trying to steal it, but she has to fall back. O'Neill with the three, doesn't go, too strong. Rebound still up for grabs. It's tipped out of bounds by Twine. Only 4 points combined in this second quarter so far, as we have 3:43 left. Maxey trying to find somebody, does. O'Neill back to Maxey. Step back three, way too strong. Could roll out of bounds, but Ananda Taylor saves it. Back to Maxey at the top of the key, drives in. A little bit of a fancy layup, but doesn't go. That's Miles with the rebound, throws it up, doesn't go. Taylor throws it back up again, doesn't go this time either. That's Twine with the rebound, moving up court. Lost the dribble, rolls out of bounds. What are they going to say? It's off of her. It'll go back to Lufkin. Onaya Ledette will check in. Aquarius Howard will sit. Raya Willis also checked in. Goes out of bounds. Back to the Lady Hornets. Three fouls for Huntsville, one foul for Lufkin in this quarter. Corner three is too strong by Ledette. But Wynn gathers it. Twine, left wing, thought about it for maybe a split second, but steps back. To Wynn on the left wing. Back to Twine, inside to Butler. To Ledette, thought about the three, passes it off. Wynn, thought about the three as well, but steps back. Twine, she'll take a wide open three. A little too short. Butler with the offensive rebound, puts it in, but it's going to be a traveling violation. Back to the Lady Pack. Maxey finds O'Neill. O'Neill trying to get around Twine. Somehow got it to Maxey. A little bit of a lucky pass right there. Pinner, inside pass to Miles. Off the high end of the backboard, doesn't go. Taylor tried to put it back in. Just some more offensive rebounds. Wynn trying to fight it. Whistles, jump ball. Possession arrow goes to Huntsville. Unlike the first quarter, Lufkin is now finally putting up many shots. Almost every time they go down the court for their possession. But still can't find a way to consistently put points on the board. Ledette inside the Twine. Twine driving along baseline. Layup. A little bit of a tough shot, but it's gathered by Miles. That's Pinner dribbling to the free throw area. Step back, jumper to two. But she is fouled on the shot by Mahia Twine. She will go to the line to shoot two. Pinner will. A chance right here for Lufkin to put some points on the board. Some free points, if I may add.
Mallory Pinner to the line for two shots.
Pinner, the sophomore. Misses the first. Off to the right. Pinner dribbles a couple times, puts it up. just able to put it in. May have been a little too short, but the lucky bounce. Jaslyn Hill will check in for Mahia Twine. Hill takes it up the court. Finds Butler inside. Tries to find Ledette, but it's tipped away. Maxey up the court. Fakes the handoff to O'Neill, drives inside, Euro step. Too strong off the back iron. Miles trying to put it back up, gets fouled by Oliviana Wynn. Miles will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. With 92 seconds left in this second quarter. Again, folks, don't go away. The halftime show will come your way when this second quarter is over. Markia Sweat will check in for Raya Willis. Miles puts it up, bounces and misses. She goes empty at the free throw line. Butler going up the court to Hill, guarded by Pinner. 1:22 left in this second quarter. Butler. Hill. Huntsville just taking their time right now, just chewing up clock. They have the advantage. Hill to Ledette in the corner. Back to Hill. 57 seconds left. Inside pass Butler. Nice find off the backboard and in. And just like what Carlos Zimmermann earlier was talking about, that's what Jaslyn Hill can be, a facilitator. And she showed it right there. Who was it last touched by? By Lufkin. Goes to Huntsville with 36.8 left on the clock for the second quarter. That's Ledette, who will bounce it on in. Hill passes the half-court line. That's Ledette in the far corner. Inside passing into Butler, throws it up, but is fouled. It'll be 2 free throws for the senior. Foul was on Pinner. For Pinner, that is her second foul.
Chelsea Butler to the line for 2 shots.
Butler made both her 3 free throws last time and gets the lucky bounce. 3 for 3 from the free throw line. .6 seconds left in this second quarter. Butler puts it up. Too strong though. Ball still loose. It's gathered by Ledette to Hill. 18 seconds left. Sweat. It's tipped by O'Neill. Maxey driving to the paint, passes it outside to Pinner. 3, swish. 6 seconds left. They have to hurry if they want to get a decent shot up. 3 seconds. Hill hurries up. 1 second. 3 ball. Too strong. Way too high off the backboard. But the Huntsville Lady Hornets 30. Lufkin Lady Pack 6. A monstrous lead after a congestive, defensively speaking, first quarter. Huntsville are ahead. We'll be right back. The halftime show comes your way here on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports.
Hey folks, it's Clint Mack here with Wiesner in Huntsville. The holiday seasons are here, and that brings on the Wiesner Holiday Sales Event. We've got a great selection of vehicles to choose from. We've got Chevy Crew Cab trucks starting at only $48,990 after rebate. Need an SUV? Want something that gets great fuel mileage? We've got the Chevy Blazer starting at only $34,490 after rebates. Maybe you're looking for a sports car, Corvette, CA, or even a Camaro. We've got those as well. So hurry into Wiesner Huntsville for the holiday sales event and take advantage of these great deals. Or visit us online at WiesnerHuntsville.com.
Country music is different than other music genres. Our artists sing about family, friendship, the ups and downs of this old world, and living this life. Country music tells the story of us. 101.7 KSAM is your hometown radio station. Playing today's best country and all your favorites. And you can have this hometown connection right there on your smartphone with the all-new KSAM mobile app. It's in your iPhone and Android app store right now. And we also have direct links on our website, KSAM1017.com. Huntsville wakes up to the all-new KSAM Wake Up Morning Show with Brian and Tracy. Get a positive start on your workday with local news, weather and sports, and some inspiration and laughs to warm you like a hot cup of coffee. And now you can join the daily conversation with Brian and Tracy by calling or texting the KSAM listener line at 936-295-4102. Come on, neighbor. The all-new KSAM Wake Up Morning Show with Brian and Tracy on 101.7 KSAM.
I'm Kobe Lovell, 2020 World Champion header, 7-time NFR qualifier.
I'm Ricky Canton, 15-time NFR qualifier, and currently hold the world's record in the calf rovement.
I'm Cody Johnson. I'm a platinum recording country music artist, cowboy team roper.
And I'm No Bull Bill, and I sell trucks. Oh, I don't even know what I'm doing here. Well, at least I sell them to the cool people.
Join me, Jordan Smith, every Saturday from 3 to 6 p.m. for the Saturday Afternoon Drive on 101.7 KSAM. Here's some of the latest wacky stories, some people you might share your birthday with, and everyone's favorite segment. It's your 5 random facts of the week. Be sure to tune into my show, the Saturday Afternoon Drive, every Saturday from 3 to 6 p.m. right here on 101.7 KSAM. Find us on social media on both Facebook and X at KSAM1017. Also be sure to subscribe to the 101.7 KSAM YouTube channel so you don't miss out on anything going on with your hometown radio station.
Welcome back to Lufkin, Texas, inside the Panther Activity Center here in Lufkin, Texas, deep in the heart of East Texas. Collin, Neill joining me now for this halftime break to be my good old buddy, pal, and former voice of the Huntsville Lady Hornets basketball team, Carlos Zimmermann. Carlos, I'm just going to throw it out there. Unprecedented, to say the least.
Absolutely. Hot start for the Lady Hornets, and they did not let the foot off the gas pedal one bit in that really that entire first half. They were up 25-0, and Lufkin ultimately would get a little bit of a juice there towards the end of the second quarter, but it has been all Huntsville Lady Hornets in this first half of play. Completely different kind of ball game compared to what it was the last 2 years.
I mean, if there's one thing to point out right now, Carlos, Huntsville has not gone to the locker room. They're staying out here while Lufkin is going to the locker room. And maybe, Carlos, I'm going to be honest, it's probably one of those times I wouldn't want to be a fly on the wall in that locker room because, to say the least, Carlos, it's just this is not what we expected. And I'm sure this is what head coach Sadale Lamb did not expect at all.
No.
They got shut out in the first quarter.
You know, Huntsville has done a great job in, the non-district, being able to shut down their opponents. They once beat Jasper in the non-district 87-2. So we've seen them do it before, but when it comes to district play, these are the kind of games where I wouldn't say it's the same skill level, but ultimately it's teams that you're going to be up against that you can run with, you can have some really good close ball games with. But Huntsville's shown here so far in this one, they're not willing to back down from anything that Lufkin's put forward. They've clamped down, on defense just incredibly well. And because of that good defense, it's kind of not translated to the best of offensive possessions. They kind of have rushed a few of them in the second quarter, so I'd like to see them just get back to what they were doing in the first quarter. Just, looking for those good plays, getting the ball in your facilitators' hands, and if they're able to do that, they'll start knocking down shots, and they'll keep running away.
Now, for Lufkin, Carlos, even though it may seem like it's an improbable deficit to come back from, especially the way that the Lady Hornets have set the tone, what do you think Lufkin has to do in order to get back into this game? in one fashion or another.
They got to figure out that press defense for one thing. If they haven't been able to figure that out, a lot of the turnovers for Lufkin have come in the backcourt, allowing Huntsville to turn it into points. If they're able to do that, they'll start to chip away at this lead. Not insurmountable. This is the sport of basketball. I played it from junior high through high school. You know, no lead is safe. No lead is safe. So Huntsville, for them, they've got to be able to keep their foot on the gas pedal and not let up and let Lufkin get back into this game. They are looking for their first win inside this building and then their first win in the city of Lufkin in 3 years.
What was your points average in high school, Carlos?
I didn't keep track of that. I was on JV.
Well, you heard it here first. The former JV basketball great, Carlos Zimmermann. But, hey, folks, we still got another half of basketball waiting to get going. Let's now go ahead and just cover a few more things real quick. This deficit has allowed head coach Toya Bennett to get some of these new faces in, these young players. Raya Willis, one of them, Oliviana Wynn, Onaya Ledette. The only person we haven't seen so far is Chloe Lehman. We might see her later on down the line if the score deficit keeps on building more and more and more. And Carlos, that experience to get them out on the floor, to keep them warm, to keep them going, and not develop rust over time, it's not only going to help out the team itself, it's going to help out the starting five, whoever rolls out there from here on out.
Absolutely.
The starting lineup could change. We never know. It has done that into the past, but we'll see what happens here in this second half. That'll wrap up the halftime show for this game. 30-6, Huntsville Lady Hornets up on the Lufkin Lady Pack. We'll be right back. Second half underway. Soon.
Hey folks, it's Clint Mack here with Wiesner in Huntsville. The holiday seasons are here, and that brings on the Wiesner Holiday Sales Event. We've got a great selection of vehicles to choose from. We've got Chevy crew cab trucks starting at only $48,990 after rebate. Need an SUV? Want something that gets great fuel mileage? We've got the Chevy Blazer starting at only $34,490 after rebates. Maybe you're looking for a sports car, Corvette, CA, or even a Camaro. We've got those as well. So hurry into Wiesner Huntsville for the holiday sales event and take advantage of these great deals. Or visit us online at WiesnerHuntsville.com.
Country music is different than other music genres. Our artists sing about family, friendship, the ups and downs of this old world, and living this life. Country music tells the story of us. 101.7 KSAM is your hometown radio station, playing today's best country and all your favorites. And you can have this hometown connection right there on your smartphone with the all-new KSAM mobile app. It's in your iPhone and Android app store right now. And we also have direct links on our website, KSAM1017.com. Huntsville wakes up to the all-new KSAM Wake Up Morning Show with Brian and Tracy. Get a positive start on your workday with local news, weather and sports, and some inspiration and laughs to warm you like a hot cup of coffee. And now you can join the daily conversation with Brian and Tracy by calling or texting the KSAM listener line at 936-295-4102. Come on, neighbor. The all-new KSAM Wake Up Morning Show with Brian and Tracy on 101.7 KSAM.
I'm Kobe Lovell, 2020 World Champion header, 7-time NFR qualifier.
I'm Ricky Canton, 15-time NFR qualifier, and currently hold the world's record in the calf rovement.
I'm Cody Johnson. I'm a platinum recording country music artist, cowboy team roper.
And I'm No Bull Bill, and I sell trucks. Oh, I don't even know what I'm doing here. Well, at least I sell them to the cool people.
Join me, Jordan Smith, every Saturday from 3
Back here as we are already about to get underway into the third quarter. As the 2023-2024 Huntsville Lady Hornet basketball season, presented to you by Wiesner Huntsville, home of the Battle Line, continues right here on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports. Maxey pull-up jumper on the baseline goes in. Hill, Howard. Huntsville trying to find an early answer right here. Hill back to Howard. Some back and forth. Huntsville seemingly just taking their time right here, just trying to find good shots. They have the time to do that. Hill will drive in. Floater, too short. Rebounded by Butler. Foul on the floor. Looks like it will be on Aaliyah Maxey. And it indeed will. So it wasn't on the shot or anything like that, so it will be an inbounds pass. That was Aaliyah Maxey's first foul of this game. Butler on the right block. It was tipped, it was blocked. Hill inside of Butler again on the right block. Off the backboard, bounces around but doesn't go. Sweat with the rebound, foul, count it. Sweat will now go to the line to convert the three-point play. Don't know who that foul was on. It is going to be on Aaliyah Maxey again, so she's committed 2 fouls in the span of 30 seconds. Free throw rolls on in. So Huntsville able to find an answer on that early bucket by Lufkin and then some. There's that press again, and Pinner throws it off of Sweat. Did that even hit her? And indeed did. Thought she may have accidentally had that ball slipped out of her hands and out of bounds. Ooh, that was a bad pass right there. And forward, that's Sweat. Finger roll off the backboard and in. Sweat with the quick 5 points to start this second half. Pinner, win. What are they going to say? Out of bounds. Lufkin, Lady Pack ball. Taylor Miles will check on in for the Lady Pack. She'll be coming in for Anaya Williams. That's Trinity Maxey driving along the baseline. The reverse layup won't go. Miles has the rebound. She just throws it up and doesn't go. Hill to Howard in the corner. Thought about the three. She'll pull up for 2. Bounces off the rim and out. Foul called by the officials. Looks like it will go to Aaliyah Maxey again. That is 3 fouls within the first minute and 46 seconds. 3 fouls, yep, official on the scoreboard. Howard to Butler, to Hill, back to Howard. Thought about the 3. To Butler again. That's a push foul. That should be. And it indeed is. It's going to be on Taylor Miles. That's Mariah Mays that'll check in. And there's 6 players on the floor. There we go. Aaliyah Maxey will check out. Mahia Twine will check in. And you got to think that play was, I mean, you say things are basketball plays or not, and that didn't look like a basketball play. Inside pass to Sweat. She loses it, but Twine recovers. Just a jumper too short. A little lazy on that jumper. Howard. That's back to Hill. Twine's wide open on the other side. Sweat. Twine wide open on the right block. She'll go back. Guarded by Trinity Maxey. She'll drive in using her speed. It was blocked at first, but a foul on the floor. Committed by Trinity Maxey. Be 2 free throws for Mahia Twine. Possession arrow currently favors the Huntsville Lady Hornets. So if ever a jump ball was to happen, we'll go to Huntsville. Free throw. Too short. Jaslyn O'Neill will check in alongside Ananda Taylor. O'Neill and Maxey will check out. or rather Miles. 36-8. Mays, double dribble, goes back to Huntsville. If there was another call to be called, it might have been a charging foul because she extended that arm. But either way, it's still Huntsville ball. Twine. She'll just hand it off to Hill on top of the key. To win on the left block. Bounce pass to Sweat. Jumper too strong. Rebounded by Howard. Puts it back up. Second chance points. Go in. Whistle. Traveling violation by Mariah Mays. That's 2 straight possessions that have been turnovers. 5:01 left in this third quarter. Cross-court pass to Howard along the baseline. Whistle. A reach-in foul as Smallwood went, tried to go over Sweat's back. Sweat's just laughing it off. Stays with Huntsville. Believe that should be bonus. I don't think that is. It should be, right?
Yeah, 5 fouls is bonus in girls basketball.
That's our rules analyst, Carlos Zimmermann, checking in. Sweat's free throw goes in. We'll actually get back to you later, Carlos, when it comes to basketball plays, because there's been some questionable basketball plays in a way as Sweat drops it in. 2 for 2 at the line. Taylor to O'Neill. Fakes 2 Lady Hornets out, but it rolls around and out. Whistle. Foul's going to be on O'Neill. Reach in. Lady Hornets are in the bonus, so Howard will go to the line.
You know, Collin, if I can add one thing real quick, it just seems like Lufkin's just, you know, they're desperate for buckets at this point and just committing costly turnovers, and that is what is costing them right now. It's Huntsville's obviously got this one well in hand. I mean, I know there's still a quarter and a half to play, but Huntsville, I think they just wanted it more.
Thank you, Carlos. Howard able to get the second one in after missing the first one. Huntsville still keeping up the full court press, but Mays able to break it. And stolen, nope, rolls out of bounds. Knocks over one of those Stanley Cups I've been seeing online trending. Don't even get me started. Actually, that Stanley Cup deserved it, I think. Pinner receives the inbound. That could be a Stanley Cup, I could be wrong. I just got reports that it is indeed a Stanley Cup. O'Neill fakes out Howard, or Sweat rather, but rolls around and does not fall in. Man, just unlucky right now for Lufkin. Ryle Willis will check in shortly on the next dead ball. Twine to Hill, to Sweat. Win on the right elbow, but stolen away for a moment. O'Neill could not get it. Hill rescues it back. 3:51 left in this third quarter. Twine trying to find Hill on the other side, but it's poked away by Mays. 2 substitutions for the Lady Hornets. Ryle Willis will check in for Sweat, and Chelsea Butler will come in for Oliviana Wynn. Impressive thing right here, and there's a timeout. 30 seconds, a timeout called by head coach Sadale Lamb. While we have the pause in the action, folks, you can keep up to date with all things regarding your hometown radio station on social media. Follow us on Facebook and X at KSAM-1017 for all the latest in Huntsville and Walker County. And folks, we want to remind you, thanks to one of our sponsors, Bill Fick Ford, No Bull, just good deals. Thanks, as always, to the folks down at Bill Fick Ford as the teams now coming out of the huddle. Lufkin a little late to get back onto the court. Howard will inbound it. Howard to Twine. That's O'Neill backing off, leaving Twine all the room. Hill to Butler. One thing about Chelsea Butler is that she always seemed to stay around underneath the basket, around the paint, but she's now kind of stepping out more outside more. Could see a three-point try from her at some point, honestly, but don't quote me. The Lady Hornets just passing it around. Howard was trying to call for the bucket on the right block, but Twine refused. And good thing, because there were some Lufkin Lady Pack players looking to get it. Inside pass to Butler by Willis. Fadeaway jumper, too short, misses everything. Willis saves it, but goes into the hands of O'Neill. Mays gets through, Euro step. Wow, what a move right there. Able to get around Aquarius Howard. That's Twine on the left wing. That's Hill on the top. Back to Twine. At this point, just pass it around, waste time, go back home. Howard to Twine. Twine drives along the baseline to Willis, but Willis not able to handle the low pass. Still loose, no whistle, recovered by Lufkin. That's Mays, driving, going up against Butler. Floater won't go too strong. Trying to gather it, it's gonna be a jump ball, and yes it is. Huntsville will have possession. That's Howard that will inbound it. 1:50 left in this third quarter. I believe I was trying to touch on this point earlier, but I must have forgot. Huntsville has no fouls in this quarter. Lufkin, if I were to guess, they don't count past 5. They have like around maybe 8 or 9. It was stolen by Smallwood, but poked from behind by Willis. No one was shouting wolf, or if someone was, it was too late because Willis was on it. Hill will just step up, thought about the three to Howard, to Butler on the left block, to Twine, puts it in. Give the assist to Chelsea Butler. 43-10. Stolen by Howard, just a lazy pass. Howard outside to Hill. She's wide open on the corner for three. Puts it in. That's the first 3 ball of the night for the Lady Hornets. Comes in courtesy of Jaslyn Hill. Pinner inside. She has a wide open lane. Puts it in on the layup. Just some fast-paced offense from both sides right now with 36 seconds left. Whistle. It's going to be a timeout called by head coach LaToya Bennett. It'll be a 30-second timeout. Folks, so we have a pause in the action again. Next Tuesday, your Lady Hornets will have their first home district game of the season as they take on the Kingwood Park Lady Panthers. Pregame is set for 6:40 p.m. with tip-off at 7 p.m. live right here on the home of the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, the 101.7 KSAM YouTube channel.
And Collin, if I may chime in here, I think it's time we announce over the video airwaves here, if you will. You're going to have a special guest color analyst on Tuesday.
Oh, yes. Yes, indeed. It's going to be former Huntsville Lady Hornet basketball player, Chloe Sanders, that'll jump on the call. She was on the team last year. She now switches on to the broadcasting table. It's going to be fun, folks. Be sure you tune in. You can always listen in as well on the KSAM mobile app if you're not able to make it. Or if you're there at the game and you just want to hear my obviously soothing voice.
Whatever helps you sleep at night.
Hey. Do what you got to do. Hill will have the ball to begin. Inside to Wynn, but poked away by Mays. Recovered by Wynn. She'll drive to Willis on the right block and in. 17 seconds left in this third quarter. 48-12. Mays. That could have been under the hand and fouled and one. Wynn with the foul. Yeah, I don't know about that, Carlos. I kind of need you in. Did that look like a bit of a carry? Because you can't do that.
No, you can't. But that's just how it goes. Something that I wish basketball fans and really fans in general in any sports would understand. Referees are humans too. They're going to make mistakes.
Thank you to Carlos, our rules analyst for this game. Free throw, though, was too strong from Mays, so it'll be just the 2 points. Twine at the buzzer, too strong, misses everything. That is the end of the third quarter. Huntsville Lady Hornets up on the Lufkin Lady Pack, 48-14. They are running away with this one and are poised to start District 1-0. We'll be right back for the fourth quarter. 8 more minutes here on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network.
Hey folks, it's Clint Mack here with Wiesner in Huntsville. The holiday seasons are here, and that brings on Wiesner Holiday Sales Event.
Just about to get back into the action here in the Panther Activity Center in Lufkin, Texas. Smallwood will inbound it. 8 more minutes left of Texas high school girls basketball. Mays drives in, floater, nothing but nylon. Just like the third quarter, Mariah Mays getting the scoring started for Lufkin. They're going to be looking at her to get some points down the line. They've been centering around her. Butler from the pass, rolls off the rim, goes out of bounds. That should be off of Lufkin. It will. Nice find again by Jaslyn Hill, who again is just a sophomore, but is just able to be so good at being as a facilitator for this Huntsville Lady Hornets team. Showed off her talent last year whenever she had to start the first game of district. Butler, pull-up jumper, too far to the right. Out of bounds again, back to Huntsville. Howard finds Butler. She'll drive against Taylor, puts it up, just bounces a couple times and out. That's Mays moving up the court, but poked away from behind by Mahia Twine. Twine will move up the court. She has Sweat up the court. Euro step, loses it. It was actually blocked, with the officials saying that the ball was off of Lufkin last, so it'll stay with Huntsville. Howard up the court to Hill. Twine dribbles around but loses it. Sweat trying to get it. Whistle. Jump ball. Possession arrow favors Huntsville. The official pointed to Lufkin's side first, but it is indeed Huntsville ball. Ananda Taylor will check out. Trinity Maxey will check in. For the Lady Hornets, Oliviana Wynn checks in for Marquia Sweat. Butler loses it, poked away by Maxey, but Twine recovers. Inside again, but poked away by Mays. Pinner with the recovery of that steal. And she throws it off of Howard again. That's like the 5th time that's happened. And it's not a kickball because it has to be intentional by the defender or accident. It has to be intentional by the defender to kick the ball.
There's the 6th time.
O'Neill gathers it and poked away from behind by Hill, but Butler couldn't handle the recovery. Cross court to Pinner, step back 3 from the corner, bounces off the rim and out. Whistle, what are they gonna say? Jump ball or foul? They're gonna say a foul on the floor. It's gonna be on O'Neill. They put the fist up, that usually means 0, and yes it is. Holding, 10-yard penalty.
Do not pass go, do not collect $200.
I would like $200, please.
You're in the wrong business, buddy.
That's Hill. Cross court to Howard, almost stolen by Smallwood. Inside pass to Twine with the left hand, puts it in. Bounce pass to Smallwood. Picks up her dribble. Stolen away by Hill. She's got the money. Can she cash it into the bank? She does. Poked away. Nope. It's off of Mays. Back to Huntsville. Marquia Sweat will check back into the ballgame. Aquarius Howard will have a seat. Twine with 5:40 left in this 4th quarter. 3 ball by Hill, too short. Only 1 3-pointer from this Lady Hornet squad, but they've just been attacking inside, and it's been work. That's obviously worked for them tonight. Floater blocked from behind by Sweat. High fives her teammates, no Sweat. That's Trinity Maxey who will inbound it to Smallwood and just stolen away. A bit of a block and steal, but lost by Butler. Smallwood to Pinner. She'll try a 3 again. Rolls in and out. Smallwood the rebound. Foul from behind. Yep, it's going to be on Chelsea Butler. So Smallwood will go to the free throw line to shoot 2.
I'd like to point out, Collin, that is the first foul for Huntsville in the 2nd half.
Some great discipline from head coach Latoya Bennett's squad. And Ryle Willis will check in for Oliviana Wynn.
For 2 shots.
Two shots for Smallwood, junior guard. Off the back iron. Aquarius Howard will check in for Jaslyn Hill. .5:10 left in this 4th quarter. That was almost a free throw violation, but nonetheless. Twine getting double teamed by Pinner and Smallwood. Finds Howard. Back to Twine. Runner, foul. Shot doesn't go in, but Twine will go to the free throw line to get 2 points potentially.
Mahalia Twine to the line.
First one short. Bit of a, not really that much arc behind Twine's free throws. It has, I mean, that kind of shot has worked for her in the past, but just got to get a little bit more, and she does there, but it's too strong. Twine goes empty at the free throw line. Mays with the ball. Spin move. Almost lost it. Bit of a mismatch. Pinner against Butler. Step back three. Too strong. Rebounded by O'Neill. She'll just put up a wild shot, and somehow that goes in. And hey, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take, is what they always say. Howard up the court. Inside pass to Butler on the left block. She'll put it up. Rolls in. Mays to Pinner around the right wing. Runner floater in and out. Twine up the court. Touchdown, nope. But a foul.
That was a catch, though. It wrestled it away from the defender.
Ryan Willis to the line for 2 shots.
It's okay, folks. I'll try to practice more on my catchphrases. I know some of y'all don't like the dad jokes I say, but hey, everyone likes dad jokes. Willis misses the first one.
You know, I'm going to point one thing out, Collin. If there's only a drawback of tonight is the Lady Hornets are going to take a timeout. The only drawback for tonight, a lot of missed free throws, something they're going to need to correct.
Yep. It is going to be a 30-second timeout, so we're going to keep it right here. Let's take some time to thank some of our sponsors. Bill Fick Ford, no bull, just good deals. While we still have a pause in the action, just want to let y'all know tonight's broadcast of Huntsville Lady Hornets basketball on 101.7 and the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network is copyrighted for the private use of our audience. Any other use of this broadcast or any other transmission or accounts of the game without the express written consent of 101.7 KSAM and Huntsville High School Athletics is strictly prohibited. Willis back at the line for her second free throw. As Carlos pointed out, got to execute at the line. And another empty trip for the Lady Hornets. That's O'Neill inside to Maxey, but the ball hits the purple out of bounds. Goes back to the Hornets.
Into the game.
Mania Ledette will check in for Raya Willis. Howard to Ledette for 3. Doesn't go too strong. Foot might have been on the line anyway. Pinner, runner, won't go. Too far to the right, off the back iron. Up the court to Ledette. She lost it. Whistle. That's going to be a push foul on Mays. 14th foul for the Lady Pack, so it'll be inbounds pass. That's Mays' second foul. Taylor Miles will check in for Jaslyn O'Neill. Inside to Butler, back to Twine. Using her speed along the baseline. Back to Butler, she'll drive to Twine. Kind of an awkward position for a shot, it won't go. Runner by Maxey, misses. rolls out of bounds. It will go to Huntsville. Under 3 minutes left. 54-18. Whistle. It's going to be a foul. Who do they say it was on? It's going to be on Trinity Maxey. It's the 5th foul overall for Lufkin, so it's bonus from here on out. Chloe Lehman, the freshman, will be set to check in after this free throw.
Aquarius Howard to the line for 2.
Howard's first one off the right of the rim. And Chloe Lehman will check in for the first time tonight. And that is now all Huntsville Lady Hornet varsity players that have been in this game. But that free throw is too strong. Got to work on those free throws from here on out. It doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things here tonight. But later on down the line, you've got to work on those and you got to execute those. I'd say a good number should be 70% of the time in this level. Smallwood tries to throw a tough shot, won't go, but gets her own miss. To Pinner for 3. Too far to the left. And that's Howard up the court to Sweat. To Howard. Nice look, nice pass, but it rolls off. That's Sweat though. She falls down. It'll be out of bounds to Lufkin. Right now, 4 guards and 1 forward for the Lady Hornets. Still keeping up that full court press. Ledette behind Mays to Miles. Foul by Chloe Lehman. Free throws on the way for Miles.
Taylor Miles to the line, 2 shots.
Miles, first one, a little bit of a dance around the rim, but goes in. Liviana Wynn and Jaslyn Hill will check in for Sweat and Howard.
Jaslyn Hill and Aliana Wynn.
Second free throw, another dance, but falls out. But the rebound's fought for by Maxey. She'll put it up, but it doesn't go. It's rebounded by Twine. Up the court to Ledette. She couldn't handle it at first. Whistle, it's going to be a traveling call. And as you saw, head coach Latoya Bennett telling Ledette to do a Euro step. Whistle, 5-second violation. Back to the Lady Hornets. They've gotten close all night to a violation, but able to get it out just in time. And now coming to the court. Excuse me, forgot one more. This was a late addition to the roster. Naraya Johnson will check in for the Huntsville Lady Hornets. She'll come in for Twine. Bucket won't go. Miles able to poke it away from Lehman. Smallwood up the court. Smallwood, the Pinner. Pull up from the top of the key. Won't go. Rebounded by Wynn. Wynn going coast to coast. Puts it up and in. West Coast, East Coast. Nicely done. Whistle. Looks like a timeout was called by head coach Sadale Lamb. Let's see if it's a 30 or 60. It's going to be a full timeout. Yep, it is going to be a full. But we're going to go ahead and keep it right here. Thanks to more of our wonderful sponsors. This season of Huntsville Lady Hornet basketball is presented by Wiesner of Huntsville, home of the bottom line. After the game, folks, we will have head coach Latoya Bennett. And, well, don't know. Going to say we're going to have Liviana win on. I mean, I can't go wrong, honestly, because everyone seemed to have executed tonight. But we're going to bring on Liviana win for this game. Again, head coach Latoya Bennett and Liviana Wynn will join us on the Bill Flick Ford postgame show. But still got 76 seconds left before we can call this one. Smallwood will inbound. Trying to find somebody. She's getting close at 5 seconds, but able to get it off just in time. That's Trinity Maxey. Loses it. Trying to find somebody to pass it off to Miles, wide open on the right block. Don't know if that was blocked or not, but rebounded by Wynn. She might try to go coast to coast again, but she can't. Hill to Ledette. Another three. Way too strong. Airballs it. Rebounded by Maxey. 53 seconds left. Foul. It's going to be a push foul on Johnson. Chloe Lehman will check on in for the Lady Hornets, coming in for Liviana Wynn. Smallwood had to pick up her dribble. Almost lost it. Ledette guarding Maxey on the right block. Doesn't have space, but we'll just put up a shot, but it rolls around the rim and out. Miles just throws up a wild shot, doesn't go, and Ryan Willis with the rebound. That's Johnson, and it's blocked. No, it is going to be a foul on Akira Smallwood. So Johnson will now go to the line to shoot 2 of her own free throws.
Johnson to the line.
The Lady Hornets have been empty over the last couple of trips. Johnson looking to end the free throw drought. Puts it up, puts it in nicely. (57-19), 26.2 left in this game. Johnson off the right of the rim, goes 1 of 2. Poked away by Hill. It'll stay with Lufkin with 19.9 left. That's O'Neill driving. She'll try to put up a shot up, but might have been blocked by Ledette. That's Raya Willis to Hill. Tries to bounce pass it to Johnson, but it's poked away by Smallwood. Hill up the court to Ledette. Whistle, that's going to be a charge call. Smallwood with one drawing the charge. I think that's the first charge call tonight. But with 4.9 seconds left, as we wait for the inbounds pass, Maxey trying to find somebody, does with O'Neill. Loses the ball, almost stolen away by Johnson. But with that, sound of the buzzer. That'll do it for this game. 57-19. The Lady Hornets start off district play on a strong, high note. Don't go away, folks. The Bill Flick Ford halftime show, post-game show, will come your way in a few minutes. From the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports.
I'm Kobe Lovell, 2020 World Champion header, 7-time NFR qualifier.
I'm Ricky Canton, 15-time NFR qualifier, and currently hold the world's record in the calf rovement.
I'm Cody Johnson. I'm a platinum recording country music artist, cowboy team roper.
And I'm No Bull Bill, and I sell trucks. Oh, I don't even know what I'm doing here. Well, at least I sell them to the cool people.
Country music is different than other music genres. Our artists sing about family, friendship, the ups and downs of this old world, and living this life. Country music tells the story of us. 101.7 KSAM is your hometown radio station, playing today's best country and all your favorites. And you can have this hometown connection right there on your smartphone with the all-new KSAM mobile app. It's in your iPhone and Android app store right now. And we also have direct links on our website, ksam1017.com. Huntsville wakes up to the all-new KSAM Wake Up Morning Show with Brian and Tracy. Get a positive start on your workday with local news, weather and sports, and some inspiration and laughs to warm you like a hot cup of coffee. And now you can join the daily conversation with Brian and Tracy by calling or texting the KSAM listener line at 936-295-4102. Come on, neighbor. The all-new KSAM Wake Up Morning Show with Brian and Tracy on 101.7 KSAM.
Hey folks, it's Clint Mack here with Wiesner in Huntsville. The holiday seasons are here, and that brings on the Wiesner Holiday Sales Event. We've got a great selection of vehicles to choose from. We've got Chevy crew cab trucks starting at only $48,990 after rebate. Need an SUV? Want something that gets great fuel mileage? We've got the Chevy Blazer starting at only $34,490 after rebate. Maybe you're looking for a sports car, Corvette, CA, or even a Camaro. We've got those as well. So hurry into Wiesner Huntsville for the holiday sales event and take advantage of these great deals. Or visit us online at WiesnerHuntsville.com.
Join me, Jordan Smith, every Saturday from 3 to 6 p.m. for the Saturday Afternoon Drive on 101.7 KSAM. Here's some of the latest wacky stories, some people you might share your birthday with, and everyone's favorite segment. It's your 5 random facts of the week. Be sure to tune into my show, the Saturday Afternoon Drive, every Saturday from 3 to 6 p.m. right here on 101.7 KSAM. Find us on social media on both Facebook and X at KSAM1017. Also be sure to subscribe to the 101.7 KSAM YouTube channel so you don't miss out on anything going on with your hometown radio station.
Back here inside Panther Activity Center. Final score 57-19. Lady Hornets with a triumphant victory over the Lady Pack. Last 2 years, not able to get a victory, but this year, able to end that drought here. And joining me, Oliviana Wynn.
Hi.
Hey, head coach, when I talked to head coach Chloe Bennett, she said your name quite a lot, and you're getting some more and more minutes. You're becoming more of an integral part of this team. And, well, you showed it out here tonight along with your teammates. Just your thoughts on the win tonight.
I feel like we did a good job considering the last 2 times, we ain't even come close to beating them, especially with the refs and how they be trying to play us, bruh.
Hey, what was it? What's it like being out there this year? I mean, there's a lot of expectations for y'all, and y'all getting that statewide recognition. Y'all been bouncing in and out of that top 25 ranking. But going out there and still performing like y'all deserve to be in the top 25, how's it feel to get a big win like this?
I feel like we deserve it considering all the hard work we do. Bennett got us working on Saturdays at like 8 o'clock in the morning. Spring break, don't got one. Christmas break, practically don't got one. Had a whole tournament that win. I feel like us as a team, we really work good together. We have a good team bond. I feel like that really showed tonight.
And with that being said, you being a freshman last year, being a sophomore this year, and again, like I said, being more of a part, how's it feel for you to be such a big contributor to this team?
It feels so much better because last year I felt like I really didn't give anything to the team compared to all the other players. I feel like I could be replaced on the team, but this year I feel like I wouldn't be able to be replaced. That's just me though.
Hey, there you go. Just keep on playing hard as you can. Before I let you go, anybody you want to give a shout out to?
I want to give a shout out to my mom because that's my Pookie, and Coach Bennett. Best coach out here. I'll tell you that one.
All right, well, we'll see you next time, Olivia, on a win. Enjoy the win.
Thank you.
As always.
Have a good night.
You too. All right, we're now going to get joined by head coach LaToya Bennett. Coach, you know, before the game, I talked to you, and you said just ever since you've been here, y'all would beat them at home by double digits, but when y'all come here, it's always been trouble. But tonight, I mean, well, the scoreboard's gone, so I can't point to you that, but just the final score says for itself. Just your thoughts on the game tonight.
You know, I told the girls at shoot around today, we're not going to play around with them. I want a 40-point win. You know, we were shy 2 points, but the girls were excited about the effort. I mean, we do have a lot of upperclassmen, but in the same regard, we have quite a few young girls that are building toward making this program, you know, what it's going to be in the years to come. So we have to set the tone now, you know. And I think with Lufkin, it's a great way to introduce to the district what we're going to look like this year. And we don't plan on letting up. We expect to raise the rigor and what we do with Lady Hornet basketball. So I'm super excited about what we did out here tonight, and I can't wait to see what we're going to look like as the district transitions.
You shut them out in that first quarter. I've never seen anything like that before in my time watching high school basketball. What was just the game plan going into tonight?
I told the girls I wanted a 15-0 run. They gave me 25. That was more than what I could ask for. Thought in the second quarter we went a little bit stagnant, but hey, when you come out and you push like we did in the first quarter, we had to regain some momentum, and I think we did that in the third quarter with Marquia Sweat. These young ladies are hungry, you know, and they're a team that really works towards goals. So we try to set about 2 or 3 before coming in. And, I mean, once we see that in front of us and we're able to capitalize on what we do every day, we're able to secure those goals. So I'm super proud of these girls.
Yes, indeed, Coach. Any final thoughts before I let you get on and get out of here? Before you got to get ready for Tuesday, the home opener against Kingwood Park.
Well, I mean, first of all, you know, we always want to thank the Huntsville community for coming out. We had quite a few people in the stands. But look for us to be a force to be reckoned with as we push towards our first state title. These girls are ready, they're hungry, and they're excited. Have a good night.
Thank you, Coach. As always, I was head coach LaToya Bennett.
Thank you.
All right, y'all. Thank y'all. All right. We're going to bring on back Carlos Zimmermann for this built for the Biffic Forward post-game show. Carlos, just your thoughts before we get on and get out of here.
Yeah, you know, this was an exciting ball game for the Lady Hornets. A great start to district play. You couldn't have asked for a better run. I mean, just all around a great ball game for them. Great shooting, great defense. I talked about it in the open. They needed to rebound the ball well. They did exactly that. And, you know, head coach LaToya Bennett said it, you know. The 25-0 run to start the ball game doesn't get any better than that. So very excited for what is to come here through the district play for the Lady Hornets. You know, looking at the last 3 seasons since we, the last 3 seasons since we started bringing these broadcasts to you on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, the Lady Hornets are 29-2. Or sorry, hang on, my math's not right. 28-2 in district play. Now 29-2. They would love to get that tally a little bit higher as they roll through district play, possibly undefeated. We'll see. There's a lot of great teams in this district. Kingwood Park is obviously going to be a tough test on Tuesday for the Lady Hornets. Porter, a very good squad, as well as Dayton. And hey, don't count out Nacogdoches either. This is a very, very good district in high school girls basketball. So be excited for what's to come here for Lady Hornets coming up very soon.
And hey, those 2 losses were here in the Panther Activity Center. That'll wrap up the post-game show. Folks, tonight's broadcast of Huntsville Lady Hornets basketball on 101.7 and the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network is copyrighted for the private use of our audience. Any other use of this broadcast or any other transmission or accounts of the game without the express written consent of 101.7 KSAM in Huntsville, a high school athletics, is strictly prohibited. For my broadcast partner, Carlos Zimmermann, also participated in Rules Analyst. Thank you, Carlos, as always, manning the board and all the stuff you see on the air. But that's also thanks to our executive producer, Jordan Smith, Christian Cortez on the camera. We all say so long for now. We'll see you Tuesday night at home at Paul Bowen Gym as the Huntsville Lady Hornets take on the Kingwood Park Lady Panthers. As always, sting 'em, Hornets. God bless. So long.